Hey, y'all. Well, for my subscriber family, it's Wednesday evening, and the rest of y'all will see this, I guess, tomorrow evening about this time. Doing a early release for subscribers, and that usually is a 24-hour gap. This is that elderberry tree that's native to this old place, and right at time for picking. So each of these weigh about a half a pound, and they'll make a good syrup. But wanted to come on real quick, and I had having a pretty good productive week. Ecclesiastes 6, verse 14. I didn't realize they cut that thing out of some of the translations. Boy, I wouldn't want to be that guy. I know they've taken several different verses out for whatever reason. I'd heard about it, but I looked it up this evening, and man, I don't want to be the one that's pulling words or adding words to the good book. I guess Lord will deal with him on his own. But Ecclesiastes 6:14 talks about a good and faithful friend as a defense. And we talk about that a lot here on this channel. I value wise friends, and I've been immensely blessed over my life to have several that I seek counsel with. Well, one I had met, and we bonded like brothers. Usually when two spirits are on the same wavelength, they connect like that. But I met this young man, about 10 years ago, I guess it was. And he was in some different valleys of life and some different successes of life. And at the time I met him, he was absolutely overwhelmed, but you couldn't tell it because of his faith and his wisdom that he shared on Facebook. I'm going to do a split screen here. This is me and him yesterday walking the place after not even speaking over 8 years. No reason, just life kind of put us in different paths. And what's funny, the other day, I think of him from time to time, as I do a lot of my friends, and just out of the blue, y'all know, you ever get that feeling where just someone's really heavy on your mind or heart for no apparent reason? And that particular day, I'm like, you know what? I gotta look old James up this evening and see what he's up to. Y'all, I'm not kidding. I was standing over there by the new electric fence, watching the goats and the pigs do their thing, and lo and behold, I got a Facebook messenger from him, and the last one before that was 2017. Of course, we called immediately, and I'm like, man, you're not gonna believe this. He said, what's that? And he said, yeah, I would. Yeah, I sure would. So y'all know how that is. But we're going to hear a lot more from James, thank goodness, again. He's one of my counsel, if you would. We're, I guess, physically different as night and day, but our hearts and minds are in tune with one another, and we love the good Lord in ways that we're intended to do, and we're always striving for truth and perfection in that light. And he had that's how he got overwhelmed, honestly, y'all. He and I get it, this little page, and I always want to do it right and keep it real, and it is, but it can be overwhelming at times, knowing that you've got influence on some folks that may be looking for a different path than their own, and he was an inspiration to a lot of folks, and he's feeling that calling again, and it's about the message. And I'm going to share, in fact, in just a moment, you're going to see a snippet from one of his videos that I've endeared. Just like me, just a simple guy that's been through a lot of hard knocks. People ask me, where did you get all your peace and what? Well, for me, I don't see it as wisdom. It's just everyday life for me. But it comes through a lot of hard knocks and a lot of mistakes. And the thing is, you got to learn from them. And hopefully, I'm starting to. I didn't learn about this pastor this year. Y'all look at that. Y'all remember earlier in the year it wasn't, now it's over my head. So these are friends of a different sort. So they're my defense. And now that we've got things worked out on the fencing, they're getting busy, and I'm not mad about it. But that old mower went down, and I kind of put it on the back burner and didn't repair it in the time needed. Now there's no way that little old riding lawnmower can, I'd be out here can to can't for 2 months, so not even doing it. But anyway, this will come down in time. But this one I just kind of wanted to soft reintroduce James. Some of you may even have seen some of his videos in years past, and he's a good man. He and his wife came up yesterday, and we had a good visit around that old kitchen table in there of just life and memories and encouragement. It was. We got to keep those type of folks around, and good Lord knows I've been blessed with many of them, and I'm sure thankful. But just going to play a little snippet. He's getting back in the groove, and he's got a lot of thoughts to share, and it's a world that needs it, needs that light. He encourages you to get out and love somebody, and boy, that just goes hand in hand with Christ's message and love and be the light. Stand for what you believe and stand strong, but you win them in love. That's how it's done. Well, I've talked enough about it. Just kind of a little introduction video as he and I kind of work together to spread the light and God's love across this old planet and wherever it chooses to go, I suppose. But this video here, it's several years old, but his heart's the same. He, godly man, have him in my life and call him a close brother. So many other ones that I have. So that keeps you sharp, right? So if I'm still dull, I'd be even worse if I didn't have them around me. But y'all enjoy. Be looking for more. If y'all want to check him out, it's under James Sonnier. And for those that aren't familiar with our culture down south here in the east, Texas and Louisiana way, that's spelled completely different than you'd think it is. So I may just put that in the comments. All right, I'm going to shut up and let y'all watch it. I think you'll be blessed. And y'all be looking for more. He and I'll be working together a little bit, and I'm proud to know him and proud to call him a brother. But we're all in this together. We've all got a story, and we can all make a difference one by one. Some of us on videos, and some of us just out in life, giving that smile, giving that hand up, and encouraging. So let's try to do that, right? I'll talk to y'all later. Be the light.
Sitting out here tonight by this fire. I should be in bed because I got to get up in about 3 or 4 hours. But I'm at peace. Sitting on a porch that I built with my own 2 hands. In front of my house that I designed. But the greatest thing about being out here is being under his design. Surrounded by crickets and frogs, cool breeze, and warm fire. We sure got a funny way of messing up things, you know. And then when you get right with him, man, whew, seems like life just gets a little better. I was thinking earlier today, boy, I wish we could just Photoshop our lives. You know how some people Photoshop a picture? They take out all the bad, all the flaws, all the mess ups. And I thought, wait a minute. He Photoshopped us. He paid the price to make us perfect in his image. Wiped away all that made us ugly. Wiped away all that made us not so pleasing to the eye of God. And all he really wants is for you and I to get out and love his creation of our own free will. That's what he wants. Come to think about it, him photoshopping my life, changing all of the ugly in me, hatred, revenge, and the anger. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue getting out and loving someone every day. Won't you do the same? I love y'all.